Hey, big brother. First time seeing each other in 7 years, huh? I thought you might have rotted away this whole time, but you looked surprisingly lively. Plus, I can't believe you're a section chief now. So this is a company where even a middle school graduate with no skills can get promoted, huh? Which means even me, with just a college degree, might get promoted right away. Hey, we're at work right now. You say that, but you're still replying to my messages, aren't you?
I have the afternoon off today.
It's your first day at the company, so don't do things like this. Focus on your work.
You're so cheeky for a bottom-of-the-barrel incompetent big brother.
I'm telling you this not as your brother, but as your superior.
What?
Even though it's a small company with 35 employees and we'll see each other often even in different departments, the fact that we're siblings won't fly in the office. I've already talked to everyone at the company to not give you special treatment regardless of our relationship.
Oh, come on.
Get back to work.
But all I'm allowed to do during training is data entry on a computer.
It's so boring. That's just how it is at the beginning. New employees who aren't computer savvy start with learning keyboard operation. It's standard protocol.
Ugh, really?
A lot of people from the younger generation grew up using only smartphones and never touching computers. In this computer-required era, we're hiring them knowing that. I think our company's relatively better than others in that regard.
What? It's like you're saying I'm an incompetent employee.
Whether you're incompetent or not depends on your efforts from now on, but don't forget that in this morning's typing speed test for the 5 new employees, you were by far the worst.
I can't help it. I've never really used a computer that much.
That's why I'm saying it depends on your efforts from now on. Once you're able to use it freely, it can actually be quite fun.
So give it your best shot.
Boo. Hey.
What's up? What about work?
Oh, come on, just look at the time. I'm taking off before overtime.
Why not overtime?
Never mind that. A while ago, there was a good-looking guy that came by who said he was a sales rep of one of our clients, and I'm trying to find out who he is.
Good-looking?
I looked at the visitor schedule and I found out he's from M Planning Company Limited, but...
Ah, you mean Casey.
So his name is Casey. Cool.
Hey. Casey has a wife and child, you know.
What?
He's a loving husband and father whose love for his family is super apparent even to us, his clients. Don't do anything stupid and cause any trouble with Casey, okay?
Oh, I know. I acknowledge the command of my incompetent middle school graduate superior.
I'm dead serious, okay? I hope you understand.
Hey, big brother. Work is so boring. Do something about it.
I'm working right now.
I mean, I still only get to do typing work, you know? Even though my peers are already going out on field assignments, you even take Alex out with you. This is definitely discrimination.
Well, that's because I'm Alex's mentor. He originally joined the company wanting to be in sales, so I, the sales manager, am taking him around. The other new employees, except for you, joined the company expecting to be assigned to departments where they would have opportunities to go out. That's all there is to it.
Then, instead of the current bossy lady, you, big brother, should be my mentor.
Huh?
That way, I don't have to ever sneak out of the office. Oh, of course, we won't be together outside. I want to go to the cafe in front of the station.
People leave the office because they're actually doing their job.
You wouldn't know that since you don't actually see them, right?
I don't know how much more you can mess around. Besides, you were hired as a clerical worker, so you'll be working mainly indoors and hardly ever going out during work.
What?
That's why I need you to learn how to use the computer quickly. Now, if you understand, get back to work.
Boo.
Hey, Emily, where are you? Lunch break is already over.
Oh, big brother.
Where are you now?
Me? Right now, I'm at a cafe in front of the station.
A cafe? Finish your lunch during the break. Hurry back.
But I'm on an outside assignment too.
You're an office worker. You work at your desk in the office.
What's the big deal? Alex gets to go out on assignments.
That's because he's in the sales department.
See, that's what I mean. People in sales have it better.
Huh?
They don't get in trouble for going out during work hours. They can go cafe hopping whenever they want, right?
Look, you've got the wrong idea about outside assignments.
It means you work outside, right? But with no boss watching, you can do whatever you want, right?
That's totally wrong. If you do that, you'll get a pay cut, be suspended at home, or even get fired.
But how do you tell?
There'll be records of their visits to clients and you can see from their results.
Huh?
It's mandatory to report your schedule for outside assignments. When you arrive at a client's place, you report it. You also have to give a completion report afterwards.
If there are any changes, you have to let us know immediately.
On top of that, you have to submit a daily work report when you return to the office. They'll know if you're slacking off.
What? Come on, I'm only going to be gone for a little bit.
If you don't come back, you'll have to work overtime.
Boo. I'll tell Mom and Dad on you.
Hey Mom, long time no talk. Oh, this is surprising for you to reach out to me.
Honestly, I didn't want to. Actually, I should have cut ties when I graduated from middle school and got kicked out of the house. Seriously.
So what did you want to talk about?
I have something to discuss regarding Emily.
What about Emily?
Does she have no intention of working seriously?
Huh?
Even though Dad begged my company's president for her to join, she doesn't even try to learn her job and keeps slacking off. It's unbearable.
The other day, she even left during lunch break and never returned.
Oh dear. Can you please talk to her too? If this continues, Emily will be fired.
All you have to do is help her out as a brother, right?
What?
That's why she joined the company you're in. Emily said you were being mean to her at work. Don't be childish and take care of her. If she's about to get in trouble with her boss, you can cover for her, right?
Sorry, but I promised not to give her special treatment when she was hired.
What?
Emily has been spoiled by you and Dad and has been doing whatever she wants all her life. Once she's in society, she should learn that such an attitude isn't allowed.
What? How could you say that?
Emily being beautiful and cute is special. Special people deserve special treatment. Make sure you tell that to the company president. It's your responsibility as Emily's brother. This is pointless. At work, I am her boss before being her brother. From now on, I plan to be even stricter with her.
What did you say?
If that doesn't work, the only option that's left for Emily is to resign, so please make sure you let her know too.
Excuse me?
Hey, Emily, what have you done?
What is it?
I'm in a really bad mood right now.
Boo.
Don't sulk like a kid.
Boo. Boo-hoo.
I hate it when you lecture me. You did something terrible to Casey from M Planning.
Huh? How do you know about that?
I got a complaint directly from the president of M Planning.
A complaint? Oh, now I want to eat a crepe. Guess I'm going to the cafe now.
This is not the time for that. When you visited them without permission, you asked for Casey and tried to seduce him in the reception room you were shown to.
Well, because it's only natural that I, a cute and charming sales girl, do that, right? Well, I wouldn't want to if he was ugly. But Casey's cute, so I thought, why not? Thanks to my cuteness, we'll get a lot of work from M Planning. And I'm sure I'll get a huge raise because of my achievement. I might even get promoted faster than you.
Because of your actions, our contracts with M Planning were almost completely canceled.
What?
The president and I just went to apologize directly.
Apologize?
After some discussion with them, they've decided to continue our dealings in the future once we fire you.
I'm fired? Why? I went out and got the sale.
What you did can't be called sales. It's just interference.
That's messed up.
Seriously, do you even understand?
Understand what?
The reason someone like you, who's never had a real job, was suddenly hired by our company, it's because you had an affair with a married man and are now being sued for damages by his wife.
So what?
Our parents tried to cover for you, but the other party wouldn't accept the money, saying it's meaningless if Emily doesn't pay with the money she earned herself. That's why our boss took pity on you and hired you. And yet you're still causing trouble. You're the very definition of biting the hand that feeds you.
What's your problem? It's your fault.
Huh?
Mom told me that since you work at the company, I would get special treatment. But everyone is so mean to me.
This is hopeless. Well, either way, you're definitely getting fired.
What?
Hurry back to the office and clean up your overly decorated makeup mirror, nail tools, makeup, and other stuff on your desk.
How dare you, you high school dropout?
So what if I'm a dropout? A useless low life like you has no right to tell me what to do? I'm better off than you, Emily. You went to college and still didn't become a decent person.
What?
Since the day I was suddenly kicked out of my home at 15 years old and had no hopes of living a normal life, I've seen hell. But my current boss picked me up, and thanks to him, I finally managed to live a decent life. I wanted to repay that kindness, so I worked hard to get where I am now. Don't underestimate the determination of a man who's climbed up from rock bottom.
Really? You can say that? I'll tell Dad and Mom about this.
Your usual threats don't work anymore.
Huh?
Because of you, Dad got fired.
What? What do you mean?
You seriously didn't know where your own father worked?
What's the problem if I didn't know?
That exact attitude is what caused this mess.
So what are you trying to say?
Our father was an employee at M Planning, you know?
What?
And the guy you tried to seduce, Casey, is the nephew of M Planning's president.
The president's nephew?
Oh, there's more. The story about how our father pushed for your employment, using the relationship with M Planning and the fact that it was hard for our boss to refuse.
M Planning's top of management found out, and they do not like that sort of thing.
On top of that, it exposed the numerous misdeeds Dad had committed against female employees.
No matter how much of a department head our father was, he pissed off his own employer. So this outcome is only natural, right?
You're lying.
So, our family will go back to the way things were before, breaking off our relations with each other.
Wait, no.
See ya.
And so, my sister and father were both fired.
This incident rapidly deteriorated the relationships between Mom and Dad, and between them and Emily and I. Our parents got divorced after a huge fight,
which involved things being thrown around. They had to give up their expensive home they were renting. Dad started working a part-time job, but because of his ego, he didn't stay and fell into poverty. Mom, who had been a housewife, returned to her parents' home, but was chewed out like crazy by her grandparents, who found out about the situation, and now she feels uncomfortable there. As for my sister, she lost her home and ended up working as a prostitute in the city at night. And that's how my family, who cut ties with me in the first place, crumbled. Taking this as a lesson, I've decided to live humbly as a person who can contribute to society